Welcome back to the show. Now, it is See the Stories, and it's always tradition here to wrap up an interview by playing games. And today, Krizia will lead the session. Come in, Krizia. And Paul and
I'm back. So, as you mentioned before, you are going to be tested.
Oh, no.
You both, Kai and Paul, and we are going to see whether you both pay attention to the discussion or not.
Okay.
So, first of all, I'm going to give them this. Okay.
For you?
For you both.
Thank you.
I'm going to read a statement. It will also be provided here in the big plasma, and then you guys will have to determine whether it's myth or fact. And then we are going to reveal the answer. Doc, you're going to help me with that.
Okay.
And please provide a little bit of explanation regarding that statement. Why is it a myth or why is it a fact?
Right.
Okay, shall we start?
Right.
Are you guys
I'm ready. I
ready?
was paying attention. She knows a lot more about thyroid, but I was paying attention. So
No,
there
I
you go.
don't.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll find out how.
We'll see.
Okay.
First statement. Stress can affect thyroid functions. Oh, we're seeing different answers here. Your reason?
My reason is because I think that's a trick question.
Uh-huh.
I say thyroid can affect your stress, not the other way around.
Thyroid can affect your stress. Okay,
How about
Kai,
you?
why did you answer fact?
So the reason why I got thyroid hypothyroid to begin was because of high pressure and stress life.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
Doc.
no, she has personal experience. I might be at a loss here.
Okay,
All right.
let's reveal the answer.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay, it's a fact.
It's a fact. Oh no.
It's a fact.
Down 1-0 already.
But the hypo can cause stress as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it can work the other way as well.
Yes, either way, the hypo or the hyper can affect the stress, and the other way around, the stress can also affect the thyroid function because the axis that we are talking about earlier.
Oh, so it can go both ways.
Yes.
So if the hypothalamus is in stress,
Yes.
then you get that.
Okay, so part of avoiding having a thyroid disorder can be just to not be stressed out, right?
Yes. Yes.
I think that's for every disease.
So
But
you-
it's a
you
hard
can-
thing to do.
It is
Yeah.
indeed.
Maybe
Okay,
Good point.
let's move on to the second statement.
1-0.
Regular thyroid screenings are important for early detection. Is it myth or fact? Okay, now
go with
we've
fact on
got
this one.
same answers. Is it right, Doc?
Should I answer?
Yes.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It is a fact. Yay!
Could you mention one of those really common tests that my doctor used to do? And she never, she always does it every time I go to the doctor. I have to go to the doctor once a year. But I never tested positive until last year. I think it's the one with the...
The tremors.
Yeah, the tremor.
Yeah.
Oh.
How does tremors tell you that you have a thyroid condition?
Okay, so from the thyroid secreting hormones or the TSH, if the TSH goes up, it can affect the nerve systems. So the peripheral nerve system would give a symptoms of the resting tremors. So when you do this,
If you shake.
yeah, and then you shake,
Okay.
because the peripheral nerve systems could be a problem with this.
For me, it's just because I had too much coffee.
Hormones.
But there's actually no physical examination for hypothyroid then? Because you don't
Yeah.
get tremors at hypothyroid.
Yeah, but in hypothyroid, maybe you will have the history takings first.
Right.
The cold intolerance, and then the body weight gains, the dry skins, and then the mental conditions that a bit moody and depressed. Yeah,
So the other signs.
the other sides.
Doc, could you please tell us more about the regular screening? Besides that, besides checking the tremors,
Okay.
is there any specific blood test that should be?
Yeah. So
taken?
besides the history takings and physical examinations, the blood examination also very important. So we will measure the thyroid functions with the examinations of we call it thyroid stimulating hormones or TSH, and then also the free T3 and free T4.
I see.
So those blood check will be regularly screened.
Is it expensive though to check that particular?
Well, I'm not that sure.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
sure?
but it's quite expensive.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to sacrifice something.
Once a year, did you say? Yearly?
Well,
is it
it
included
depends.
in a general screening?
No.
Okay.
It depends. It depends on if you have a history of thyroid earlier, or if you have a family history of thyroid, then you should do some screenings.
Okay.
Or if you happen to have those kind of symptoms, then you should check.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, let's move on to the third one. Ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Diet has no impact on thyroid health.
Oh, I think we got the same answers
Myth.
here. Yes?
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay, I lost count of the points. I think.
Oh, no, she's leading by
Kai's
one. She's leading by one. I got tricked by the non-trick question.
Okay, Kai's still leading.
Overthinker.
Yes, I was overthinking it.
All right, now the next one is only older adults need to worry about thyroid disorders. Myth again.
Yes.
They both answered myth.
They're right again.
Okay.
Right
We
again.
listen.
They're right again.
Yeah. So again,
We
yeah,
listen.
apparently it affects all age groups, even
Yeah.
though you
Yes.
can be born with it.
Yes.
It can affect any age group. So
Yes.
yeah, there you go.
What's the youngest patient that you got?
Well, as I am an internist, so I only see
yeah.
patients 17 above.
Oh, okay.
I have to ask a pediatrician.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. But I suppose
But there are cases that are very young.
Yeah. Also the congenital hypothyroidism, the infants.
Infant.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, right now, if the baby is born, they will get checked the TSH.
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
Oh, it's an
Because
automatic check.
to screen the hypothyroid congenital.
Okay. Well, that's good because a baby can't tell you when it's feeling
Exactly.
stressed or anything. Exactly. All right.
All right, we're not done. We still have more.
Okay.
So the next one is iodine deficiency as the main cause of thyroid disorders worldwide.
See,
this is the trick one.
See, this is the trick. The
This is
actual
the trick one.
question. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a guess, but I'm going to say I'm going to go on a limb here.
Me too.
I'm going to go on a limb.
Fact.
Iodine. Wait, was it hypo?
It did not say.
No, just
Oh.
thyroid disorders worldwide.
You're gonna go mid? Oh, okay. So this is gonna be my big swing here because if I
Okay.
get this, I can
I
catch
get
up to you.
it.
All
Okay,
right, here we go.
the right answer, Doc, please.
Is it fact or
Okay, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Oh,
Total lucky guess because we didn't actually talk about whether it was the leading.
Yes.
You mentioned
Yes.
that it was one of them.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain a little more
Yeah.
about this?
So the fact is, globally, the iodine deficiency is the first cause of thyroid disorders, especially in the area of iodine deficiency area, like in the mountains, people in the mountains.
Right.
Right.
So they will get a thyroid disorder easily. Okay. So, but if you are or we are in the iodine sufficient area, in the rural or in the city like that, they would probably the most common cause is the autoimmune conditions or the inflammations.
That was mine.
There you go.
That's
Makes
mine.
sense.
Yeah.
okay, now it's a
But
tie.
I love
It's a
salt.
tie,
So,
yes. Heading to the home
so
stretch.
the thing is, never say no to enough salt.
That's
Don't
right.
go overboard, but you need salt.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Doc's a basketball fan, so we're in Game 7 now. We're tied 3 apiece. There you go.
Okay, this is the last one, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Lump in the neck is always a sign of thyroid cancer.
Ah.
Ooh, same answer. Is it a myth or fact, Doc? Lump in the neck
It's
is
a
always
myth.
a sign?
It's a myth.
Ah,
It's a myth.
It's a
Yeah. It's another one of those trick questions, I think,
Yeah.
right?
So recently, doctor, I had the opportunity to speak to a doctor over the phone
Okay.
on an interview, and he actually mentioned that sometimes thyroid cancer already is there before there is
A lump.
swelling, because sometimes it's possible for the thyroid to grow backwards. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
That's scary.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's true because that's why the thyroid screening would make vital roles. It's very important to get screened, especially if you have a history, family history, and then if you have history of those symptoms.
So in ultrasound, you can see it, right? If it's
Yes.
growing backwards.
No, we can see it from the thyroid thyroid scan or scintigraphy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there are multiple scans.
Hey, I got one more for you. Dr. Ihsanul knows everything about thyroid. Fact! I'll give you that one.
We have a winner!
You know a lot about thyroid. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's a very informative
Thank you.
talk show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, doctor, for coming.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Grazia, for the
let me
awesome
announce
questions.
the winner. Paul
Yes?
is the winner because of that last statement.
Yeah, right.
I'm not as competitive. We don't have Paul Palelli often in the afternoon, so I give it to
Yeah.
him. I'll
Yay,
have
thank
plenty
you
of
guys.
chances
Thank
to win.
you so much, ladies.
All right.
Right. Thanks so much, Doc, once
Thank
again.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Doc.
Thank you, Doug.
Yes.
Thank you.
As we commemorate World Thyroid Day, May the 25th also commemorates World Football Day. So coming up next on See the Stories, we'll talk more about this very special dual celebration day. Stay with us.